Dort, Jared McCain, Isaiah Hartenstein, Chet Holmgren, and Shea Gilgis Alexander for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Lou Dort getting the start because Ajay Mitchell is still injured. Jared McCain getting the start because Jalen Williams, J Dub, also still injured. The Thunder have been using Lou Dort, Cason Wallace, Jalen Williams, who they call J Will, alternatingly. And Dort is the more physical of the group. There's Mark Denyo. Boy, that guy is a competitive person. I will tell you that. What's exciting about this for Spurs fans should be that the Oklahoma City Thunder are modeled after our style of play, pounding the rock, playing defense. Defense leads to offense. Defense is what it's all about. And so to see these two teams in a pitched battle of defenses playing such crisp, tight, close action. One of the things we've noticed is, Degno has a quote, now it's a battle of wills when you get to this point in the series, and the champs know what it takes. The champion Oklahoma City Thunders have been there before. Is the will of the young Spurs up to the task? That is the question we have to ask ourselves. A lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation. Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and Oklahoma City Thunder. Here comes Castle. There's Shea Gilgis Alexander. Everybody likes to touch the ball before the game starts. We all remember what Tim Duncan used to do. All us Spurs fans have all these traditions that relate to our era of true championship. Look at that. Look at KJ right in Vic's chest there. Reminds me, of Tim Duncan and those days with Tony Parker. So for Spurs fans, there's a lot of that in this. Whether people say we're early or not, I don't know. What I know is we are in the finals, and we are the second best team in the nation, and we are playing the champs with a chance to go ahead 3-2. They are set to tip it off. It'll be Chet against Vic, Holmgren against Wembanyama. The ball is tossed up. Vic has won every tip thus far, and he does again. Gets it over to Champagnie, who flips it back to Stefan Castle. Castle now bringing it down on the right-hand side. He gets a pick from Champagnie. He is now wide open on the left, looking for a lane, and then gets it out to Fox, who is short. It'll be rebounded by Chet Holmgren, who gets it to Shea Gilgis Alexander, bringing the ball down for the first time. He gets a pick from Hartenstein, goes all the way down to the lane, steps back, but Castle gets back and covers him. Here's Jared McCain, kicking it out to Hartenstein, back to McCain. McCain moving fast in the paint. He's right in Vic's face, and they turn it over on flipping the ball back. Vassell coming the other way, gets it to Champagnie, who lines up a three and misses once again. Champagnie gets another chance on the rebound by KJ. He pump fakes and kicks it to Vassell. Vassell back to KJ. Sorry, to Fox, that is. Fox to Castle. Castle dribble driving in the paint. Oh, he has trouble, and he loses the handle as well. Let me get our lineup set here. That's not KJ. That's Fox, obviously, who started. They kick it out to Dort, who misses, but Holmgren gets a rebound on a second chance, and he makes a turnaround fadeaway from about 12 feet. It's 2-0 Thunder. Here come the Spurs. Another long miss, this time from Devin Vassell. Boy, quick trigger on that. Not much ball movement. SGA gets it to Jared McCain. McCain going up against Vassell now. He tries to back in on him. Stops, steps back, shoots, misses. The rebound is batted by Dort and gets to Champagnie, who flips it ahead to Fox. Fox now covered. Drives into the lane, spins, and goes for the layup, but misses. No foul called. He makes a steal from Chet. And the Spurs have it again with a fresh 24. An alley-oop pass up to Victor is intercepted by SGA cleanly. Vic is on the floor back behind. Here come the Thunder. They bounce past to Hartenstein. He gets it out to Lou Dort, who shoots a three. He misses. Vic gets back just in time to get the rebound and hits it to Fox. Fox over to Vassell. Vassell back to Fox, and we will set. Here comes Castle. He steps forward and shoots a three, and it's a swish, a beautiful shot. Spurs 3-2, 9:54 to play. Spurs lead 3-2. The Thunder now bring the ball up. It's Lou Dort. He's got Champagny on him. He's across the timeline. He gets it to Hartenstein, playing that familiar role, who now flips it to Jared McCain. McCain to Holmgren, who has Vassell on him. He's got a body all over him. He spins and turns and hits another, about a 13-foot jumper. Holmgren getting warm. Fox coming hard and fast the other way, goes all the way down and takes on 1-on-4 the Thunder and makes a layup. They're just getting warm, I guess. It's 5-4 Spurs. Here comes SGA, covered by Castle hard. He drives hard down the lane, stops, tries to get it to Hartenstein. It's intercepted by Vic. Vic dribbling back the other way. He gets it over. No, it is tipped by McCain, intercepted by Holmgren. Here come the Thunder. SGA driving on Champagny. He's looking for a shot. He pump fakes. He's picked up his dribble, though. Champagny right in his face. Now he takes the shot. He misses. That was good defense, and the rebound is to Champagny, who flips it to Fox. Fox ahead to Castle. Castle gets it back to Fox, who has a wide-open three. He misses long. Rebound, Lou Dort. The Spurs lead 5-4, 8:51 to play in the first quarter. Here comes Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by Fox. He gets a pick from Hartenstein, but Fox plays through it. He pokes away the ball. SGA gets it. Now gets it to Hartenstein right in the middle of the lane. Victor had come over to double team, leaving Hartenstein cutting wide open down the lane. 6-5 Thunder. Castle brings it up over the timeline. He's talking to Mitch, his coach. He gets a pick from Vassell, and then he blows right by Jared McCain, gets into the paint, flips it out to Champagny. A wide open three from the corner. At last, Julian Champagny hits a three. It is 8-6 Spurs. A much-needed three for Jew. He has been struggling. Hartenstein with the ball way up top, and Vic out there on him. He's poking at the ball, as a matter of fact. He asks for McCain. He flips it to him. McCain dribbles around Vic and then tries to make a pass, a very poor pass. Champagny intercepts it, flips it ahead to Vassell, who gets it back to Champagny for another three. And yes, he drains a second three just like that. Julian Champagny has finally found the stroke, and it looks like the stroke. The Spurs are ahead 11-6 with 7:56 to play, and the first break in the action. Let's go. Mitch Johnson pumped up. You are watching Julian Champagny hit threes at last in a series where he has struggled to do so. I forgot to put the score up. At our first break in the action, it has been a nervous opening, I would say. Both teams trying to find their way, but the Spurs look good. Now, after the 8-minute mark, that's pretty much when I expect the nightmare. Alex Caruso, the Aggie from A&M, born in College Station, as a matter of fact, and went to A&M, to be a significant factor in this game. He comes in off the bench right around now, and usually he comes in with someone else. Since they have been injured, that someone else has been Jalen Williams, J. Will. But recently they brought in Kenrich Williams, K. Will. So we're going to see what happens as we come out of the timeout, and the Spurs lead 11-6 with 7 minutes and 56 seconds to play in the first quarter. Go Spurs, go. Julian Champagny has 2 3-pointers and 6 points. De'Aaron Fox has 2 points. Castle has a 3 also. And for the Thunder, Chet Holmgren has a couple of jumpers, one a fadeaway from about 12 and the other one just a straight-up jump shot, about the same distance, but near the free throw line. Hartenstein has 2. I expect we'll see Jalen Williams and Caruso now when we come back. It is 11-6. Spurs lead. From the Paycom Center in Oklahoma City, here come the Thunder. It is McCain bringing it up against Fox. He goes right by him, but when he gets to the paint, he's met by Vassell and has to bring it back out. He flips it over to SGA, who is covered by Champagny now on the switch. He drives past Champagny and is met by Vic in the paint, but then goes up and in for a layup and misses. Rebounded by Stephon Castle. Here come the Spurs. Castle quickly down the right-hand side. He's at the free throw line already. Kicks it out to Vassell, who fakes, then flips it over to Champagny, then gets it back. Round to Castle. 13 on the shot clock. They do a long cross-court pass, another ill-advised one, but luckily Fox tracks it down. He fakes to Vic and then misses a layup from about 2 feet away. He pump-faked like he was going to throw it to Vic in the corner, but then missed the little jumper. Here come the Thunder. SGA, he's getting a pick and now flips it over to Dort, who gets it to Holmgren going one-on-one against Vic. No, he doesn't want to do that. He flips it out to McCain, gets it back. Vic is on him outside by the three-point line. Here's Dort out there now with Vassell on him. He drives past Vassell, finds a lane, and makes the layup. It's 11-8. Spurs lead. Castle now. He crosses the timeline, brings it around to the right-hand side, gets a pick from Vic, who is being held by Jalen Williams. He gets it over to Champagny, who goes around Chet and then makes a layup right over him. What a nice bucket for Julian Champagny, who is having an excellent first quarter to start this game. 13-8 with 6.5 to play. Here comes SGA with Castle on him. He spins. He bumps into Victor, and he almost loses the ball out of bounds. But Castle, diving, throws it back and saves it to Fox. Fox gets it over to Champagny, who hits another 3. That's 16-8 Spurs. That was an incredible save by Stephon Castle at the other end. Horizontal in the air, leaping out of bounds to make that save. 16-8 Spurs. Here come the Thunder. Chet Holmgren covered by Champagny outside by the three-point line. He spins. There's Vic, but he doesn't get his hand up. He'll make that shot. It is 16-10 Spurs. Champagny coming down now. Loops it over to Vic, who fakes a 3. Dribbles once. Gets it back to Champagny in the corner for another 3. He front rims that one. But there's a foul under the basket. It is 16-10 Spurs. Julian Champagny playing inspired ball. He goes driving against Chet, bumps him back, and then makes the layup. Much needed Julian Champagny. Italy Spurs inbounding. I'm not sure what happened. I guess Vic got shoved under the basket on the rebound. Now Vic has it way up high, covered by Jalen Williams. He gets a pick from KJ, who's in the game now. Dribble drives. He flips it out to Champagny, who's going to shoot another 3. He is long. Rebounded by Castle, who was sandwiched between Caruso, who is out there now, and Holmgren, and will be called for the foul, though I didn't see it. Let's be frank. They should show that one again. I think that's one of those ones. It's Caruso out there now, 16-10 Spurs. And the other one is Kaysen Wallace. Wallace gets it to Chet Holmgren, covered by Dylan Harper, who's out there now. Vic is on Caruso, back to Holmgren with Harper on him. But Vic is trolling the paint. Now Vic out to Caruso on the 3. He cans it. Alex Caruso, give him just a little space in the corner, and he's going to hit that. It's 16-13. Spurs lead still. Castle swoops all the way to the basket and makes a layup uncontested. Poor defense there. Caruso now bringing it down. He's got Dylan Harper on him. He flips it back to Holmgren. Holmgren tries to drive. He runs into Champagny and falls down on his butt. Flips it back to SGA. Gets up. KJ's on him. He pokes the ball away to Vic. A steal for KJ. Flips it up ahead to Dylan, who misses, but the rebound by Champagny and dunk on the putback. makes it 18-13 Spurs. KJ with a nice steal there. All right. Double team on SGA. They put the ball all the way around the world to Kaysen for the three. Nobody goes in for the rebound for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They miss. It's 18-13. Here come the Spurs. Castle hounded by Alex Caruso. He ends up with the steal. That was a good defense way out on the perimeter by the Thunder to not allow the Spurs to even have an offensive sequence. Now, SGA double-teamed every time he touches it. He gets it to Chet. Chet drives down the lane and makes a right-handed jump hook right over Victor. The Spurs will call a timeout. It's 18-15 with 4 minutes to play. Well, it's really 3 minutes and 59 seconds to play. 18-15 Spurs. Now there's some energy in the game. KJ, beautiful poke away steal there. I am the Road Spur, and you're listening to a radio play-by-play of the Western Conference Finals between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. The reigning champs, the OKC Thunder, at home. The series is tied 2-2, and it's now a best-of-3 series. To see who advances to the finals to play the awaiting New York City Knickerbockers, who swept the Cavs 4 games straight. The Eastern Conference, as we were saying, yo, Timber, welcome back. The Eastern Conference, as we were saying, is just worse. So the accomplishment by the Knicks, which they blow up, because the city of New York, you know how they are. They got to blow themselves up every chance they get. The accomplishment of the 10 straight wins is mitigated, has to be taken in context. The Eastern Conference is terrible, Timber. They're just not good. So, it's like these two teams right here are the best two teams in the NBA. The Spurs have earned that comment. And it has been an incredible first time ever in the playoffs for a lot of these young guys. Dylan Harper is having an insane rookie playoffs. When the dust clears and we start to compare his numbers as a rookie and at his age of 20 years old to other rookies in their first ever playoffs. For the Spurs, Tony Parker comes to mind. Tony Parker was 19 years old and Pop hounded him. But there are other teams and players who will have numbers that we can compare to. And I'm looking forward to doing that when the season is over. But Dylan's just one of the youngest. Carter Bryant has been clumsy out there. He's really had a lot of problems. But he's getting valuable minutes at the age of 20. We did not expect that when we saw him at the beginning of the year. And it's thrilling to see that he has done the work to earn the minutes. And, of course, Vic and Stefan at 25 and 22, right? No, 22 and 24, I think. Where's my old age list that I always put up on Blue Sky? You can go to the Road Spur, and if you check the every month or so, I put up the age of all the Spurs as a tweet, as a post on Blue Sky. And I update it whenever they have a birthday. Which is just it's for convenience, you know what I mean? Shouldn't be that hard to find it. Coming back from the timeout, I'm sure they're talking about all kinds of things. You have to remember, I do not listen to any other announcers. I don't listen to any TV shows. I just call the games. Okay, here we go. Here come the Spurs, bringing it in up 18-15 with 3:54 in the first. It's to Dylan, who's covered by Kaysen Wallace. He gets it to Champagny, covered by SGA, who flips it to KJ. KJ goes driving down the hole past SGA, tries the layup, but it rolls out. No foul called. Coming the other way, Holmgren fakes a three, gets into the lane, but is met by Vic. the ball trickles out of bounds, it'll stay with the Thunder. Boy, KJ got a good look, and he did drive. That's what we need him to do. He shouldn't be taking these threes. He's got to get in there and bang against those guys. There was no foul called, and he missed the layup, but he got a look, and it rolled on the rim. The Thunder will inbound. They flip it to J. Will, who gets it to SGA, covered by KJ. He bumps him and is instantly called for a foul on the floor. Here comes the game that they play, the Thunder, with Tony Brothers as a ref out there, folks. We all know what he does. So tonight we have to play against their sixth man, who is the referee, Tony Brothers. Now here, Cason Wallace just gets the inbound and blows by everybody. It's 18-17 on a layup. Fox coming back the other way, gets it to Vic. Vic with a head of steam, but he flips it out to KJ. Pump fakes a three, goes into the lane and passes the alley-oop. Beautiful play to Vic from KJ. Here comes Cason Wallace quickly the other way. He gets in the paint, tries to make the long cross-court pass through the defense to Caruso in the corner, but the quick hands by Victor Wembanyama pokes it out of bounds. Nice. The alley-oop. He's fouled on that alley-oop. No call. They grab his hand as he's dunking the ball. The slow-mo shows it to the world, and they're just all smiling like, oh, God, I hate those people, man. The Thunder are the least ethical team, and here they come, the least ethical. Caruso inbounds to Hartenstein, who flips it to SGA, double teamed by Luke and Dill, and then gets it back to Caruso, who shoots the corner three and misses, but Hartenstein gets the rebound. He's surrounded by Spurs and gets it back out to Caruso. Caruso flips it over to Cason Wallace, now dribbling into the paint, gets it back out to SGA at the top of the key, covered by Dillon, goes all the way down the paint. What a beautiful move, but he misses the layup. Rebounded by Vassell. Vassell to Dylan Harper, quickly up ahead to Carter Bryant, who is in there now. But Cason Wallace pokes it away from him and out of bounds. There's 18 seconds on the shot clock, 2:40 on the game clock. The Spurs lead 20-17. Carter Bryant is in the game now. Inbounded to Luke Cornett from Harper, who gets it back. Harper looking for Carter. Carter shoots a three with a guy right in his face, front rims and misses. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Coming back the other way, Cason Wallace. That was an ill-advised shot. Wallace flips it over to SGA, covered by Dylan Harper. He tries to go by him, gets into the paint. Luke comes up to challenge him, and he misses the layup. It's bounced out, though, to the other Williams, K-Will, who hits a three. Wow, that was a lucky bounce for them. It's 20-20 with 2:14 to play. Here comes Dylan Harper. He gets a pick from Luke way up high. Luke rolls to the basket. Instead, he takes the shot. Does Dylan. It back rims out, but there is a foul called. Kenrick Williams, K-Will hits that three coming off the bench. 20-20, 2:06 to play. Dylan Harper at the line. He'll make the first one and make it 21-20. They're showing Champagny setting really hard picks out there. Screens way up high. And that's what I mean. The game is being played way up high because of these two great defenses. Dylan Harper makes the second free throw. It's 22-20 Spurs with 2:06 to play. The Thunder bringing it up. Alex Caruso quickly coming across the timeline. Long strides. He's covered by Harper. Flips it out to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it to SGA. SGA, he is picking and making his way through the lane. Did anybody even touch him? I don't even know. He flips up the ball and misses it, but somehow it gets yet another call. Tony Brothers is out there, folks. The referee of doom. They're not even bothering to show a replay here. SGA back at the line. That's right. Flopper, Timber. He's a flopper. Every single time just falls on the ground, throws himself to the ground. That whole team. Just take a shot and throw yourself to the ground. Their attitude is unethical. But they're great free throw shooters. SGA is. It's 22-22 as he makes the second free throw. Here come the Spurs. Fox is back out there. He's got Caruso on him. Now double team, but he flips it over to Carter Bryant. He goes all the way down the lane untouched for the two-handed flush. 24-22. Nice play by Carter. He saw the lane and went for it. Now, Bryant covering SGA with Fox. Long cross-court pass to Caruso in the corner, who is covered by Luke way out there. He drives in, flips it to Cason Wallace, who now goes down the middle of the paint and is blocked by Dylan Harper, but they're going to call a foul on Dill. Carter Bryant, on the previous trip, saw the wide-open lane and just went for it. Look at that. The young man, 20-year-old man out of Arizona, gets a dunk against the champs. You like that? Cason Wallace makes the first free throw. This is going to be a battle. And the second free throw also, it is once again tied, 24-24. Here come the Spurs. Fox waits to touch it so the clock doesn't stop and the Spurs can set up. He's got Caruso on him. He crosses the logo and he's looking for some space, picks his way down the lane and tosses up a left-handed layup, misses. Luke fights for the rebound, but they get it. And here come the Thunder. They're coming on a 4-on-3 break. SGA charges down the middle. Oh, Caruso. He flipped it back to Caruso, who tried to touch pass, but Wallace wasn't ready for it. It goes out of bounds. The Spurs are lucky. 1 minute and 9 seconds. Here comes Fox. He's covered by Caruso at the upper right outside the he gets a pick, not really, a soft sell from Vassell. He's in the paint, flips it out to Carter Bryant, who shoots a three and splashes it. Carter Bryant having an excellent couple of minutes here. 54 seconds to play. The Spurs lead 27-24 on young Carter Bryant's three-pointer. SGA at the top near the logo, dribbling the ball, 10 on the shot clock, 40 on the game clock. 6 on the shot clock. He goes driving right down the lane, stops. He's covered by Carter Bryant well, gets it out to Caruso. Caruso kicks it back to him. He shoots a three and splashes it. Wow. The MVP, money. 27 seconds left, 20 on the shot clock. Oh, no, a steal by Cason Wallace from Dillon in the backcourt, but he misses the layup, and then Caruso gets the ball, which was out of bounds, and flips it back. They'll have it. 10 seconds on their shot clock. Oh, come on. Carter Bryant called for a foul. Look how they kill everything. They kill everything. The refs can kill the tempo in a second. Caruso to SGA here for that three. Wow, what a bucket. Seconds left. SGA at the line as usual. He'll make the first one without even touching anything but strings. Carter Bryant with a dunk and a three. Look at that. Smiling and clapping is Mitch Johnson, the young man getting some positive minutes. And he played good defense there against SGA. I don't know what the call was. I'd like to see that again. But they never show it to us, do they? SGA, of course, makes the second one, and that gives them the lead. Second lead since the very first bucket of the game. 10 seconds left. Fox, boy, they're playing great D on him. That's Castle, sorry. Castle getting hounded by Wallace. He gets it to Vic. There's 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Vic dribbles, step back three with no time on the clock. Misses wide right. Wasn't even close. That'll be the end of the first quarter. I'm going to go ahead, Timber. I'm going to stop this and start it again, I think, because I want to do it quarter by quarter. Okay? So this is going to be the first quarter. And if you want to join me, just come back here, all right? I'll be right back. I'm just going to end this and start the whole thing up again so we can go quarter by quarter.